Hello, fellow riders. This is, excuse my dirty house by the way, but this is my 1982 or 3 Redline Proline 2. And as you know, it's very rusty. I didn't really get a chance to show just how bad the rust is. But there's chrome flaking and pitting going on in several areas. I mean, it's in rough shape. So I'm going to try and clean it up the best I can with tin foil and water, and then I'll probably give it a citric acid bath, and then after that I'll probably have to re-chrome it or powder coat it. But the point of this video was to show that it actually came with a pretty nice Dicomp MX 900 brake. I mean, it's legit MX 900 stamped, made in Japan, Dicomp. And so it has this brake line on it. And I was looking at the brake line and it was black when I got it. And I realized it was just covered in dirt and paint. It had really thick paint on it. And I'll show you some pictures of how it was after I had started cleaning it. I forgot to take some before pictures, but now this is an original brake line, and it's just clean all the way. So this brake, I paid $15 for the bike. This brake alone makes it worth it. So I'm going to see how this frame and fork cleans up with a little tin foil and water, and see if it's surprisingly better than I think it's going to not be. What's up, everybody? So I did a little bit more tin foil and water treatment and figured out that I have a really nice bike. I believe it's an 82 Redline Proline 2. And you saw how rusty it was before. Well, just a little tin foil and water and it cleaned up pretty good. There's definitely some flaking of the chrome and a little bit of pitting in some spots where I couldn't get it perfect with tin foil and water. But I mean, honestly, it cleaned up way nicer than I thought it was going to with just doing that. I think with the citric acid bath, it actually would look pretty good other than the pitted chrome. And then I also cleaned up this MX 900 brake, and it's all super nice again for how old it is. Cleaned the cable up, so it's all nice. And yeah, I might just keep this as a survivor. I might not even restore it, just give it a citric acid bath and call it good. It's hard to find a survivor. I'll have to get the replacement top and down tube decals, but I might keep the fork ones original because they're not terrible. But I might redo those as well, so we'll see how that goes. But yep, making some progress on this puppy. Alright, so since there's a bunch of naysayers out there about tin foil and cleaning rust off of chrome, I figured I would give a demonstration. Although I already have, I figured I'd make a new video so they don't have to scroll back through and find it. So, what we have here is a standard piece of aluminum foil. It's Reynolds Wrap brand, trusted since 1947, believe it or not. I guess they make some good ass aluminum foil, but you just crumple it up into a ball. It's that simple, okay? Now, I'm going to show you the item we're going to be working with today. The item in question is this seat post from my 1982 Redline Proline 2. It is in actually pretty good shape. Small bits of surface rust, so I figured I would give a demonstration. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to spray it with water. Okay? Now that you have a good amount of water on here, you just take your tin foil, scrub back and forth. Nice even movements go the same way. And you can hear the resistance from the rust. And then as the tin foil scrapes the rust off of the chrome, it ends up turning into a sort of a polishing compound almost. So you just keep going until you get all of the rust off. Okay. Now, you take a rag and wipe it off. Voila. Nice and shiny. And I'm just going to do that to the other side real quick. The other side is still sort of dull and got some rust on it, so 1 second. And just scrub it, scrub it on the chrome with the aluminum foil to get rid of the rust. Fuck that rust. Right in its rusty ass. Sometimes you gotta get a little vigorous with it. Pretend that you got a picture of Jessica Alba naked in front of you, spread eagle, ready to go, and just... Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm weird. But yep, that's all it takes. And then you just give it a good wipe down with a rag. And you got yourself a nice, shiny, not good as new, but damn close seat post, considering how old that is. So, I don't know if, I'm guessing if it was original Redline, it would probably be stamped somewhere. And now that I've cleaned all the rust off, I'm not seeing any stamping at all. And in fact, point of fact, I'm not seeing any markings at all, including the seat post extension limitations, which makes me think that this might not even be a damn seat post. If it is, it's cheap as fuck, because most of them have a line where they say do not extend past this point, because it not only endangers breaking, or it only does it put you in danger of breaking the seat post itself, but also the area where the seat post clamp goes on the frame of the BMX bike itself. That can break, and then you're up shit creek because you have to weld it, and then it's not original anymore, and people don't like having repaired bikes a lot of times. So this one I'm just going to have to take it and hold it up to a similarly sized one and see where the line is on that one, and then assume this is cheap and go a little bit farther and don't go out as far with it if I end up using this. I'm probably going to get a laid back seat post for it, so it's probably not even going to get used. I could use this on some bike in the future now that it's actually pretty nice, but again, it's something that I don't know if I really want to take a chance on. But there you go. That's my lesson today on how to remove rust from chrome.